Unbelievablebeats.com production.
Hi, this is Shaun Friedman with UnbelievableBeats.com and Sweetwater.com, music instruments and pro audio gear.
Matt Lowe, Silver Fox Beats, and Sweetwater Sound. Coming to you live.
Just want to go through some signal chain basics for the beginners and experienced studio owners. Just want to go through some of the signal chain. So
we'll walk you through from beginning to end what your signal chain could possibly look like in a professional environment, and if you're starting from the very beginning, what pieces of equipment you're going to need to make your vocals sound awesome.
Right. All right. Now, what mic do you have starting here?
Right here we have the beautiful Bach 195 FET large diaphragm condenser microphone. Right here. It's a beautiful brand new mic from Bach. We just cut some vocals with it just a minute ago. Got some really cool sounding vintage tones from the mic. Really good stuff. So that's our source. That's where you start.
And you got this going into a mic preamp. And how do you use, what kind of cable do you use for that?
Correct. All right. So we're going to start very, very simple. Microphone sitting inside of a shock mount right here. We're going to go XLR female right here.
XLR cable, yep.
Into the microphone.
Female clicks into place.
Yep. And we've got the other end of the cable right here, traveling over here into our Day King mic pre-1.
Yeah, let's see the back of that. So you
back
got
of this
condenser mic into
like
the
this.
mic input of the Day King. So yeah. So microphone is going to, it says right there,
here. This is the
mic
other
input
end of the microphone into the input
mic input right there
of the preamp.
All right, now after that you have a couple options.
Right. What we're doing is we're going out of the mic pre-1 and we're going into a compressor, which in our case is the slate compressor, the Dragon.
And that's another XLR cable?
Right. So we're going XLR into the XLR audio in of the Dragon. So there's just another input on the back of the compressor back here that looks just like the input right here that you see.
Right.
So they look very similar. So it's going out of here into audio in of the compressor. And
then from the compressor it goes one more spot, right?
Yes, it's going to go out of the compressor, so audio out right here. And it's going to go into my audio interface, which just so happens to be a Inbox Mini. So into the back of the XLR input, mic input of my interface, which is under here. You can't see it, but you know, if you have an interface, you have a microphone in.
So, all right. So we can do it this way, and you can also go microphone straight into an interface without a preamp and without a compressor. Correct. But you're not going to get a very good signal. Or why does the mic pre work so good?
It is going to amplify your sound. So it's going to bring it, it's just going to give you a lot more gain. So it's going to just provide a lot more character to your tone. So, you know, you're gonna pick up all little nuances that you're gonna get in the high frequency ranges. You're gonna get a whole bunch of, you know, it's just gonna amplify your sound. It's gonna provide a nice tone around, you know, what you're trying to go for. And that's the thing with preamps. All different preamps have different colors to them. Some preamps, like the mic pre-1 here, are super transparent and clean. They're not going to provide a lot of, you know, gritty type distortion, like say a vintage Neve 1073 would. That's going to be really colorful. This is going to be a really clean, transparent mic pre. So if you're into rap vocals, if you're a rap artist and you want to have a really crisp, clean vocal that's just going to stand out in the mix, this is a great mic pre for that. If you were, say, Adele, and you're going to go for that vintage, colorful tone, you would go for something like a Vintech X73, for example, or a 1073 clone of some sorts. Like I said, there's a wide variety of mic pre's out there. This is the one we're focusing on today. So there you have it, Day King Mic Pre 1, and we're going into the slate compressor, which is going to
see the side light. Oh, there it goes. Yep, Day King.
Yeah,
very cool.
And get another close up of our
the slate
compressor here. Yeah, it's gonna balance out his the lows and highs and really really squash the signal. In the slate, we'll probably go over this on another day about all the features of the slate compressor. There's so many options on here. You can just really squash, anything you have coming into this thing. It's a really great compressor. Comes with, the VU meter. Looks very similar to a 1176. This is just Slate's take on this, and a lot more options. So there you have it. Out of the mic pre, into the compressor, out of the compressor, into your interface, and pull up Pro Tools, Logic, Cubase, Digital Performer, whatever DAW you're using, and go into, pull up your input, whatever input you're using, input 1 or 2, and you should have your signal.
All right.
You have it.
Thank you, kind sir.
Unbelievablebeats.com production.